Okay guys, sorry about that, but we should be back. Refresh your browsers if you haven't. Or I guess I should type that out in chat. But we're back. I mean, usually when this shows up, his whole PC crashed. You know it all so well at Tama. But yes, I have a really old PC, so sometimes it does this where it just randomly freezes. It's not actually crashing to like a shutdown state, it's actually just freezing with like a little bit of a staticky noise in the headset, which kind of jump scares me sometimes. Okay, but let's get everything up and running. AML should be launching soon. I just set it to launch. You guys can explore my desktop if you'd like. Someone donate him a NASA supercomputer. Well, this weekend, probably this Saturday, I'm thinking of doing a little bonus stream where we do a little subathon or something. So you know what? That's a good chance for you guys to do some donations if you want. Stream Zoom. Oh, here we go. Here, I'll go through all the mods so you guys can see everything that we have. It hasn't changed too much since last time, aside from the extra voice pack and the other stuff, though. But you guys can pause and go back and clip the thing or whatever. Look at the YouTube VODs. There's all the stuff that we currently have running right now. I'd like to figure out how to get Iridar's scatter mod to work again so we can get the rockets to have scatter tied to them. And I'd also like to have grenades have scatter tied to them. I think that'd be a really fun challenge. That would probably be the final thing that I add into this. And one thing I do want to try is the psionics overhaul that was in the original mod jam. This allowed you to make your actual soldiers psionic, similar to XCOM 1, where they have bonus abilities. I thought that would be really cool to have included. But this should all be loading right now. It'll take some time for this to load. Give it some time and everything will be back. Let's play Cocaine. Is that League? Which one was that one? Yes, this one's League. This one's Baldur's Gate. I haven't played League in so long. I played TFT for like maybe one season just a while back when they were doing an entire set for Arcane, but then after that I kind of haven't played. I do like TFT. It's a really easy game to play, and you don't have teammates, so you can leave whenever the heck you want if you just don't feel like playing it. I think I hit like Emerald. I didn't play like super intense or anything. I played all the way until I hit Emerald. And then I had a couple of intense games where I tried to climb out of Emerald rank. I think I got up to like Emerald 1, but then I started getting demoted fast because I didn't do anything meta or anything. I just tried playing it. So there's that. But yeah, I think I hit like my skill cap at Emerald, where I have to actually start keeping up with the meta and what's actually good and bad, rather than just hitting buttons and playing the game for what it is. Heroin usually overtakes crack. Hey, it's true. Baldur's Gate is a much better game in my opinion. I really enjoy Baldur's Gate. Ronar, what's your view on MOBAs? They were very exciting when you were in early college, and then you kind of lose excitement over it, I guess. I think one thing about MOBAs is that as we grew up, we played games using either keyboard mouse, which was WASD and mouse, or we played games with what's it called? The PlayStation controllers, Nintendo controllers, Game Boys, stuff like that. So we have like a innate learned capacity on how to move characters using our thumbs, as well as the WASD key. But to click soldiers around was so foreign to me that it was just not something I was very used to. So controlling characters in that was not very easy for me. It was something I kind of had to like learn all over again, how to like precisely click soldiers around. Or not soldiers, champions. This is an XCOM. MOBAs equals excitement no longer continues to build. I agree. MOBAs kind of wore off for me. I played a ton of it in college, though, so there was that. What would be the fentanyl on your desktop? I didn't actually properly... I mean, we could name XCOM fentanyl. We could do that. That I guess would be the closest thing. Technically, I would say this is the most addicting game for me right now. But XCOM is the game that I've played the most of in general. Armored Core was quite fun. I only did like the 3 playthroughs to unlock all the secret endings. I never really played much multiplayer. The bit of multiplayer that I tried to play, I got my ass handed to me so hard. People are really good at that game. I'm not very much of a multiplayer fighting game type player, so I'm not as good at those types of things. Balatro. I've heard good things about Balatro. I've never played it though. The only card games that I've played that are like roguelike deck builder thingies is Slay the Spire and what's it called? Slay the Spire and Monster Train. I actually have more hours in Monster Train, mostly because the runs on that thing are really short, so it's a very easy game to just have on the side while you're working on stuff and just kind of like do a quick run. Don't have to think too hard about it, unlike Slay the Spire, where you actually have to think, otherwise you just lose your entire run. Balatro is amazing. Balatro is so good. Oh, people are saying good things about it. I've heard it's super addictive. I heard that too. Have you tried Monster Train 2? I was thinking about playing that at some point, but I haven't actually started it yet. Finally, everything's back up and running. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Sometimes my computer does this. It's a very old computer. It's been with me for a long time. I remember my very first paycheck after I got my first job, I spent it on this computer here. $2,500-ish. This was all the way like 10 years ago or something, so it was a really good computer for 10 years ago, which is why it's still capable of running things now. But it's definitely showing its age, though. Definitely showing its age. It's not able to keep up with the new age of games that are coming out. Like, even running Baldur's Gate, it's struggling with the CPU. Think you ought to spend another paycheck on your PC? Maybe. Although I feel like I've been able to use this PC still, so it's like, if I don't have to, I'm gonna keep using it. Maybe that's just like the stingy, wanting to save money part of me speaking. The part of me that wants to hold on to the superior Psy PCS, hoping that instead of getting 30 supplies now, I can get it for later. Oh, I have to redo our entire turn. Okay.
Now you get to enjoy years of painful and upsetting therapy.
One rocket. Oh, this time the guy's just gonna straight up die, it seems. Okay, we don't have to think as hard about it this time around, it seems. In fact, I could actually blow up the medic if I wanted to. I know he's like in there somewhere.
Pop they fucking brains out.
I'm surprised. Usually the RNG screws me when I have to redo a turn. I'm not complaining though. I very much appreciate the ease of this turn. Okay then. Gotta kill the last guy up there. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I guess we can just walk up in Overwatch. If he comes out, we can shoot him to death. You need to get up here so you can assist the team with other stuff also, and I'm gonna bring you... I'm gonna keep you sitting here on Overwatch. Mr. VIP, you'll sit right back here. Keep your head down. I feel bad for this medic. He just patrols in with his squad. He's like, oh god, it's XCOM. Don't worry guys, I'll give you guys smoke. He gives them all smoke. Immediately he hears 2 explosions where he placed the smoke. And when he wakes, and when he like looks out, all his friends are dead.
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot.
Nice job. Target destroyed. No more enemies on the map. We can freely run now.
I must devise my plan.
Balatro is good civilization. I've actually enjoyed Civilization. I'm not like a huge super like Civilization nerd since like the first one, but I played a decent amount of Civ 5, only against the AI. I don't really play against other players, mostly because I can't sit down for 6 hours a day and, well, no, I'm doing that right now for streaming, but I can't sit down for 6 hours a day all the time and just like stick around for other people outside of streaming. So I don't really play multiplayer too often.
Sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
But I played Civ 5 and I played Civ 7. I actually like Civ 7. Everyone dislikes it though, so unfortunately it's probably going to end up being a dead game. I feel like Civ 7 is going to be that game where they tried to do something different with the sequel and people didn't like it currently. I feel like maybe like 5 years, 10 years from now when it's done being updated and stuff, people look back at it and be like, oh, you know, even though it was really different from what we expected during the time, it wasn't actually that bad. But unfortunately, its reputation will still be trashed. Is that everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, you. Alright, everyone is out. Unfortunately, I think 3 people got injured. So I can't even bring a full team onto the next mission. That 30 intel was not well spent.
Mission accomplished.
Balatro is parkour civilization. I remember when the 1080 was the newest thing. The 1080, huh? My graphics card is the what is it? The GTX 980 Titanium. And that was when that one was still good, of course. But what is crashing it actually? It could be as simple as changing RAM settings in BIOS to make it not crash. One of my viewers a long time ago once helped me like update BIOS and check some stuff on my PC, but even then it still was crashing. And when I looked online, there were a couple of thoughts on what might have been happening. Some people said it might have been like replacing the power supply unit. Some people said it might have been the RAM, but I did like all the RAM checks and stuff and it said the RAM was fine. So I wasn't sure about that either. And I really did not want to unplug all the stuff on my power supply port and get a new power supply, so there's that too.
Until it is done, there can be no other path for us.
Whiplash, we have a way to kill drones now. Good. Eula over here has containment field. That'll make her useful for things outside of just hacking things. This aspirant over here, I said I was going to go full bottom row, I think. This guy does get some really interesting Phantom Shadow Strike combos, though. You could do something with Long Watch. Shadow Strike. Maybe. But I want to give action points to people, so I'm going to take that. Not going to be taking Long Watch. Speed Loader. More weapon crates. Advanced Auto Loader. Illyrium Core. This is our 4th or 3rd? I think this is our 4th NG. Easier to buy a whole PC at this point. It's true, it's true. I checked some of like the latest stuff and most of that stuff doesn't even slot into my current motherboard anymore. My current motherboard is just so old, it doesn't work with all that stuff. I bet I could probably reuse the case. The case is really big. Don't know if I should reuse the fan or not, because that was also a pretty good fan.
Be alive today if it weren't for your father. He was something of a miracle worker.
Getting the Avengers' power back online was a miracle. I'm not entirely sure how he deciphered their system. But we'd still be half buried.
I like how Bradford's trying to tell Shen, you know, I might have killed myself if it wasn't for your dad. And she's just like nerding out about the ship, like, this ship's awesome, it's so great. I'm not sure how he got the power system up and running again like that. And Bradford's just like, yeah, okay. You're just like your dad. All you care about is getting the job done.
God's own cloth. It is as they are, a power beyond.
Okay, I wanted to do this mission, but I don't think I have enough people still.
I cannot judge our fate, but it is assuredly intertwined with the void that approaches.
Okay, do we have a squad? 1, 2, 3. 3. We have 3 soldiers. Only 3 soldiers? I can't do this mission with only 3 soldiers. How bad is it to let Advent get lightning reflexes? Depends on how much I want to run rapid reaction Overwatch builds. I don't have a lot of rapid reaction soldiers, but I do eventually want to build an Overwatch squad just to defend Havens. 8 days. Hack workstation on a train. I would have to boost this mission, I would say. Am I gonna double boost missions? Watch everyone get wounded on this one also. Fuck it, we're gonna do it. It's still very light, I can't even do it right now. Extremely light, there we go. Okay, now we can do it. Lance Corporal has recovered. Ooh, nice. Okay, you guys do this mission so you can do the next one also. When should we get the second region? There's 2 ways to do it. You can either get it immediately, or you can wait until the black site reveals itself, and then contact in the direction of the black site. Both are fine options. I think in Long War 2 I was more concerned about contacting the black site, but in Long War the Chosen, I'm more interested in just getting control over the place, so maybe contacting the second region immediately is better. Although the other issue with that is that I don't have enough intel from doing all the boosts that I want to do. And I do want to boost a lot of things, so there's that. You can't reuse your CPU cooler because that's CPU socket specific. Well, maybe you can find a bracket. Okay, so I think no matter what, I'm just going to have to get like a whole bunch of new parts. Maybe I can reuse the case, but that's about it. Maybe the hard drives can also be reused. I have the, is it still barbaric to not have an SSD? Because 2 of my hard drives are not SSDs. The main one that I have that has installed Windows, and I think XCOM is also installed on it. That one's an SSD, but the other ones are not. Going late to the black site is going to hurt. Can't delay it too much. That's true, though. Having to deal with Requiem on the black site would be annoying. It would be so nice to be able to set a scan alarm clock so you can scan for 34 hours and then get interrupted. It would be cool. I feel like that's one of those things where it would be a little bit more effort than it's worth to set up for modders though, so that's why we haven't seen any mods for it. And that's also only relevant in Long War 2. I kind of like that it doesn't exist. It means I don't have to micromanage too much. You know, like if a mod like that did exist, I'd have to start scheduling exactly how much I want to scan for every little thing. You can go to your local PC store and find better components in e-waste bin. My computer just got roasted alive by Twitch. Okay, let's do this mission. Everyone's in stealth, good. Let's start with Bob Ross. I'll go from over the building, it's the easiest way to close a lot of distance. remove the people that don't block off the ladder, but it seems like everyone's gonna block off the ladder.
Good to go. I am on my way. Digging in.
Got a couple of slowpokes on the team, unfortunately. But it's not so much that they're slowpokes as much as it is just Bob Ross being super fast, I think.
Hostile targets in sight.
Now then, how do we kill these guys? Can I just grenade them all with Bob? I kind of want to just grenade them all. Can I reach though?
Moving to designated coordinates.
Ah, no, it won't reach. There's no way that'll reach. The drone is protecting them too well. I guess hollow target into machine gun should be fine. Hollow target Overwatch should be okay here. Trooper, sentry. I'm gonna hollow target the sentry and then we'll just get some damage off on the trooper and pray to God that we can kill the drone. Nice simple 2 damage chip. That puts him within 1-shot range, hopefully. And hopefully that guy just dies. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Trooper jumping all the way down. Okay, now how do we kill this drone? Oh my goodness, the drone, the most powerful enemy in the entire game. Is it possible for XCOM to be able to kill this drone? Is it possible? Oh, it's possible with the power of shotguns. With the power of shotguns, anything is possible. If I had Bob on top of him, I might have been able to kill him. Nice job to Bob.
So let's go.
Okay, then all that's left is to deal with the guy down here. I don't know where exactly he is. I just know that he's somewhere down there. We can either wait for him to come back up or we can run out after him. I think it's better to wait until he comes back up. If I run out after him, we might activate more stuff. So we will just sit up here on this rooftop with the rest of our pals. Teamwork and friendship and all that stuff. Window broke. Now the other issue is that we no longer have a stealth unit. Oh. He's somewhere down there. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sit up here on Overwatch. When he runs up to try and flank us and shoot us, we'll just murder him. At least that's the hope.
Just watch my friend. Come get some. Covering.
Okay, let's do it. My 300 laptop has better specs. I feel like a lot of people at this point will have better specs than my current computer. At some point I do want to upgrade my PC for the age of AI. We're going to be needing a much stronger PCs for that stuff in the future. That's for sure.
Tired of waiting around. Copy that.
There he is, right down there.
Object captured.
Hi there, I found you. Bye-bye. Alright, now we have a couple of options. Either we drop down here and grab the loot. I think we run up, regroup our squad.
Aye, aye.
I do want that loot though. No, let's be patient here. Let's be patient.
Okay, let's go
Let's
right
be
up here and take a
patient.
look.
Patience is the key to success here.
Affirmative, covering now.
Don't have to pick up the loot right away. Stay on this roof where it's safe. We have full control over this building. Then after that, we'll peek over this ledge.
Finally.
And here comes the next group of enemies. 1 drone, 1 snake, 1 grub. 6 enemies total. I think there's going to be another pod of 2 somewhere else around here. How do we kill this drone? Snake is... where's the snake even? Snake is here.
And just beat the devil out of it.
And we are just going to point blank this thing. Oh my goodness. The 100 dodge snake is unstoppable. Death by 1,000 cuts. And shotgun. Okay, snake is destroyed. Got his lyrium core, excellent. And now then, grub versus drone. Technically drone is always more annoying than grub. Just don't know where his friends might be hiding. Enough friends out there. Here, let's move this guy first, actually.
I see. I've got you.
There's the last group. Another drone! No! It's drone mania! No, we can't stop this. There's too many drones.
There, catch.
Let's start with a grenade down here. And we're going to try and kill off this drone if we can, so that there's only 1 thing stunning us instead of 2 things. Unfortunately, this drone is nearly impossible to hit.
Got you now.
Alright, let's hit him with the run and gun, see if that works out for us.
Double time.
Probably gonna miss out on that loot because there's just a lot of enemies around here that need to be taken care of. There we go, we killed the drone. Okay, good, good, good. 1 dead drone. 1 dead drone, excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Now all that's left is to kill this guy or this guy. Which one do I start shooting at first? Probably the drone. The answer is almost always shoot the drone first. Here comes the hitman taking a shot. Bit of a chill. You did 1 damage and allowed this thing to have 20 extra defense. That didn't actually help. Oh, I forgot this thing had lightning reflexes. I shouldn't have done the hollow target. That was just strictly a worse option. Here comes this thing. A little bit of damage from the acid sit. Nothing too crazy though. Okay, now then. We have a Frost Legion dude over here. We have drones down here. 64? 64? Alright, Bob, what are the chances that you can actually kill this thing for me? Oh, you did hit it.
The devil out of it.
There we go, okay. Drone destroyed, excellent. Now then, everything else that needs to be dealt with. We don't actually have to kill those guys, we can just hack this guy out and walk away. Walking away is a perfectly valid option. Don't have to feel too pressured to actually finish off the entire map here.
どうした?
85. Perfect shot. Ooh, you got a perfect shot. It's perfect. And I need to just kind of defend their friend over here. Here, let's have you kill off this thing. There we go.
Too weak for this world.
Another Illyrium core, lovely. You know, I kind of like grubs because they're not super annoying, but they also drop Illyrium cores, which is a really nice reward. I can run up and slap this guy, that's another option, but I do have to worry about getting chilled down. Flashbang plus chill is going to prevent us from escaping, and I care a little bit more about escaping. This is the last group of enemies though. If I kill them, I get to take my time on this mission. I should probably just go for it. Oh, he shoots me back even if I disorient him.
I think they got me.
Oh, he's going for the flashbang. Goodbye mobility stat. I knew ya well. How do you guys like his 3 mobility? He's certainly not going to be taking any actions anytime soon. This is hack. Watch list. What is watch list? I'm trying to decide whether or not it's worth it to spend the time to do the other hack thingy. Reduces contact for a nearby region. That is really good. We should go for that.
戦場のデータは同期する。
Okay, hack reduction. Now then, everyone else just needs to take care of this guy over here. How do we do so?
Let's do this.
Okay, you can kill him as soon as I ensure that... No, we can't get him from here. We can get that guy from here, though. Yeah, fuck him up. Nice work. Okay, one less guy to worry about. Then it's just a matter of making sure that this guy dies. How do we ensure this guy dies? Grenade from Bob. Followed by pistol shot, I guess? How's your pistol? 100%? Alright, Bob, can you get a grenade on him? He does get the chance to counter shoot you if you try to melee him, which is why I'm going for grenade instead. Oh, does he not counter shoot anymore? We'll never find out. Alright, good mission. I don't think anyone got injured, besides maybe this guy? No, nobody got injured. Excellent. Grab your loot, and let's go home. Evac is right up there.
No need to ask twice.
Bob has Dogpile also. That is true, he did have Dogpile. I could have used that. Oops, sorry, I'm just moving my Twitch chat around so I can see it better. But when I hit him with the initial hit, he was disoriented, but he did counter shot. So I guess it doesn't count if I apply the disorient on the hit. %. Make that 100 and we can go.
戦場のデータは同期する。指令を聞け、モンスター。
And there we go. Alright, VIP, let's get you out here. I had to spend 60 intel to do both of these missions. Hopefully we can get that other mission done, so at the very least we make our money back. Or intel back, rather.
状況は
Now, we do have an issue. Reinforcements are incoming. Here is how you ensure that you don't get screwed over by the reinforcements. First, have one guy stand on top of the ladder. Second, have another guy standing over here on the ladder. Depending on what reinforcements show up, sometimes it might be mechs or something, they might stand in these spots. And if that does happen, you're going to regret your life.
Okay.
Standing fast. Advent forces on the ground.
Son of a gun of a mountain.
Alright, and there we go.
Let's go.
Let's go home to the squad.
Double time.
Move, move, move.
引き続きよろしく
And I think that was a flawless mission. Good job to the squad.
Getting out of here. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Did the NG trick shot bounce the flashbang? Trick shot bounced the flashbang. Let's see what this is all about. What trick shot flashbang? Oh, he's going for the flashbang. Goodbye mobility. Oh shit! He
I
did!
knew you well.
He bounced it! Wait, that was the coolest thing ever! That NG was a pro gamer.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for
Have Celtids been buffed at all? I feel like I've never seen them get buffed. They're kind of okay the way they are. They're about the strength of drones from before they got buffed by Tedster. So I'd say they're about on the level of a Long War 2 drone. Maybe a little bit weaker because they don't have armor. They have 7 HP, so instead of armor they have more HP. They have a 1 action stun, but it poisons, and they have a spit that also does acid. So all in all, I'd say overall they do a little bit more damage, but they have less control, so probably a bit weaker, because their damage is also kind of negligible. Kind of. Sensors overlays, excellent. Bob over here finally gets his both barrel shots. And over here we got Nyan and their Phantom. Got ourselves another scientist. How many do we have now? Now we have 5 scientists, plus 1 because one of them is invisible. How many do we need to fully staff everything? It was 2 for the research and development, 4 for the power, for the laboratory that'll go over the power coil. So that's 6 total. 1 for the infirmary, 7. And eventually 2 for the Scilabs, so you'll want like 9 total if you decide to go for Scilabs, but 7 is really the important first thing to get. Forget Psyrush here, or forget Psyrush, here comes the Psyrush. Okay, that was a good one. I won't ban you for that pun just because it was an actual good pun. Who here was around for the great pun wars that we had back in the days when Twitch chat decided to wage puns against the streamer? It was one entire agonizing month, but we finally had the situation under control. We're starting to see sparks of rebellion come back again. There is some intel back. That's true, we do get some intel back. Hack workstation on Advent train. Definitely a hijacker is necessary here. I need either hijacker or agent. I don't need both. I'll have them both on the same mission anyways, I guess. Also, if we have 2 people with hacker's laptop, we can guarantee the reward if it's good. So it's not the worst idea to have 2 people like that. Then after that, we need anti-drone. technically we have anti-drone with the hacker and shotgun. I'll allow the commando on this mission because we need training on that guy. Then after that we need anti-sectoid. Buccaneer can be anti-sectoid. One more person. We'll bring the Overseer again. Okay, this is our squad. Let's get them geared up, ready for action. This guy is all about the flashbangs. I give him all the flashbangs, maybe a rocket just to kill things with the rocket. That should be good. Plenty of time to infiltrate on this mission, 126%. Very healthy amount. 8 HP, 7 HP, you're gonna be in stealth, 8 HP, 4 HP. That's a little bit questionable. Questionable enough for me to decide to give you a nanoscale instead. 6 HP on this guy, much better. The firepower is a little bit lower on this team. We kind of rely on actually hacking the drone. Hopefully we can get it no problems.
Sky Ranger deployed. Squad green to deploy.
Alright, continue looking for Liberation 3. Hopefully we'll get it soon.
Avenger plotting new course.
I'll pick up that intel before we continue scanning though, because I know for sure I'm going to forget about it.
The outcome of this research can only
Laser
further
weapons
our
complete.
advances, Commander.
And now, what are we doing next? Combat armor should be next. I'm going to start on the quick trooper autopsy. And while we're waiting for that to complete, we're going to quickly grab some supplies. And then we'll switch right over to combat armor. We're going to be at a point where we really badly need supplies. I should probably sell a lot of stuff here. A lot of Elyrium cores. I want to sell this stuff. I was told by chat that it would be worth holding on to these. I'll hold on to those. I'll sell like 2 of those, but I'll hold on to the other 2. And now we switch. Change research to combat armor.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
Back over here, pick up that intel, and then we should do the other thing.
However, we can move on to something else if you'd prefer. I'll ensure that this new project.
Excellent. Got our intel back at the very least. Continue looking for Liberation 3, and hopefully we find it sooner than later. Make sure there's also people recruiting in here. That is also important. Smash and grab. Do we have the squad to do the smash and grab as well as everything else that's currently running? I might have to slow down a bit. We're at the point where we should have laser weapons, but I don't have... well, I can build some, but I also want to save some money for the combat armor. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 4 soldiers available. I should probably wait on that. There we go, that's the liberation that we're looking for. Oh my gosh, missions everywhere. Some rookies up here. Would love to do all of these missions. That one I probably can't do. We have an extract VIP over here that's currently very light. If I wait 6 hours, I might be able to run this. I think 6 hours allows me to run that one. And as long as I have enough time, I'm willing to boost this, so this should be fine. We're going to stop the supply rate, so this will still be strength 4 or strength 3. Extremely light. Let's do this mission. Hopefully no one gets wounded. Let's begin. Can you change my voice? Okay, you didn't like that Arcanite's voice back? Which other one do you want? I have like Calcit, I have Jessica. I have all the voice packs that were in the thing that you recommended. Is there a preferred one that you have? You had so many hack missions with no hacker. It's true, but it was pretty early on. We've only came across one enemy protocol anyways, so it wasn't the end of the world. I feel like you only want to hold on to master crates and however much you need to fill up your research and development idle time. Yeah, that sounds about right. Does anyone know about how long it takes to crack open a crate for free? You want the Jessica voice? Alright, I'll switch that over then, once we get out of this mission. Three days if I recall correctly. 3 days only, wow, that's actually not bad. You can crack open like 3 or 4 crates within like 1 supply drop then. I'd say it's probably worth it to hold on to them, just because of that. You can't switch while infiltrating though. You're allowed to switch cosmetics, and voices count as cosmetic.
Keep Firebrand grounded. Lock down the area. Eliminate all hostile contacts and secure the VIP.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint.
Oh, it gets longer for the higher tier crates. That actually makes more sense.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint using explosives.
Okay, this mission should be nice and straightforward, just like the last one. Walk up, hack the guy out, and break out. You know, I was thinking about variations for mission types that they could include, and one of the things that stood out to me was that we never actually had the War of the Chosen mission where you have to assassinate the Advent General put in. I thought that would have been a really interesting one to put in.
On the move.
Commander, we should assume whatever
Purifier?
Advent is using for fuel is extremely volatile. Avoid giving them any opportunity to detonate those tanks.
Got it covered.
Okay. Oh, wait. The temptation is strong. The temptation is strong with this one. I don't know how far in they are, but I can get a decent amount of them with this. It's a matter of whether or not I can finish off the Purifier with the remaining people down here. Not with you. Maybe with you. It's either that or I get my entire team roasted, though. I'll take 1 round to set up. Better to take a round to set up.
Bin unterwegs.
Moving.
Okay, just gonna get our entire squad running in as close as they can. Hopefully this pod walks back into us and makes this mission easy. I don't know what that animation is, but it looks really cool though. They actually walked away from us.
Good copy. Moving on target.
They walked away completely, in fact. Okay, if they're gonna walk away from us completely, then I guess that's fine. We'll just keep on moving up until we find something that we can rocket. Everybody else, move up. Don't get detected, please.
All set. Holding position.
Entdeckung!
It's only 3 days for the Mastercraft. Oh, so it is just 3 days for every single type of crate. Interesting. It's actually really efficient.
That's affirmative. We've got an enemy squad here.
There we go. Finally found some enemies. What is that? Sectoid Observer. Okay, let's close that door again and set it up so that we have a nice and easy start. What's the best way to kill the Sectoid Observer? Swords, right? Swords makes the most sense. Rocketeer should definitely be positioned facing into the room. Dragoon over there is going to get ready to do the hack. Did I give you a hacker's laptop? I did not. I need to build one for you when I get the chance. And then after that, you can, I guess, sit right there. If we end up skipping that entire group of 3 back there, that's actually good for us. Don't overwatch because you'll roast your teammates alive. Next round we open that door and we are just going to flamethrower, rocket, whatever it takes to kill them all. Or these guys come back towards us and we have to take care of them. That's fine too. You know what? I'm down for this. Let's do this. Here comes the Lou special. Love the Lou special. You can never go wrong with the Lou special. It always works out well for us in the end. Apparently I will activate something if I walk up. I think that's just a remnant of the notification not updating there. Start with you, see if you find anything else. If not, that's fine. Got right down there. I do want to kill that guy if possible. He's just a little bit out of reach. Did Tedster do anything with these guys? No. They're about the same as they used to be. Alright then. Xanoist, you can come up to this guy and smack him with a nice fire round. That should keep him burned. Only 31? Accuracy is surprisingly bad. Alright, try to hit him with this. If it doesn't, that's fine. Of course it won't.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I guess we're going for this guy first.
What's over there?
These shot chances are kind of questionable. And I can't hit them with you because you'll just blow up and die. Maybe if I shield you, then it's worth it. I need to ensure this guy dies. I'm going to throw a grenade and a second grenade with you if I have to. Yeah, it's not safe. Okay. Double grenade. Double grenade is the way to go. Excellent work. You are going to sit over here on Overwatch. If those sectoids come in, I want you to just chop their heads off. Purifier is going to... Oh god, he can move up there with a single move? That's impressive. Dang, did not expect him to be able to double move into that. That is actually incredibly impressive. Also, apparently this hand cannon does not count as a... Does not count as a shooting ability. Weird.
Das könnte etwas wehtun.
Alright, bit of chip damage, followed by a shot from you. That guy should be dead. 5 to 6, as long as you don't graze. Don't graze. Beautiful work. Bonus crit chance against all purifiers from now on. I like that. Well, let's get ready to kill these guys if they come out of there. Don't overwatch because you're going to roast your friend to death. you Overwatch so you can kill them if they try to come out. Took a little bit of chip damage against the Purifier, unfortunately. That's a cool animation for that suit of armor. Hi there. We have Drone, Sectoid, Abjurer. Which one is most dangerous? Drone is most dangerous. Start with a rocket right against it, but don't blow up your friends, please. I don't even trust this. Go back inside first.
I'm on it.
Now, unfortunately, the Abjurer is immune to flames. I can only try to hit this guy. What else can I do? I have a hand cannon on you. That'll probably end up getting used on the drone after this rocket. The zone of control does affect our accuracy with the rocket, so I have to move people a little bit further. Oh my god, you can one-shot the drone? Lou, you might be my new favorite soldier, just because of that one fact. She can one-shot drones. This is amazing. It's an amazing discovery. I never thought this was possible. We can one-shot the drone. I'm so happy, guys. I never thought I'd see the day where I could achieve happiness like this. Okay, I need you to do this in a way that doesn't destroy our friends. That won't kill the VIP, right? VIP, are you, can you hear me in there? Is anyone inside that cage? Yes, what is it? We're about to fire a shredder cannon in this direction. Tell me if you feel like it will hit you. What the hell are you talking about, man? I can't even see where you're aiming. So you mean it won't hit you probably? I don't know. Are you just clicking? I'm clicking. We're going for it. Hey, he's alive! Yep, I think he's alive. Probably alive. Maybe alive. Hopefully alive. Hopefully.
I'm going.
Are you able to score this kill? Not quite.
Right on the margins.
Alright, we have some choices here. Do I take the 50% YOLO shot to try to burn him and get the guaranteed kill? Or do I attempt a kill here and take a likely kill here? I think we take the guaranteed kill here. Guaranteed kill and then attempted burn. Nope, nice try.
Not good.
Alright, Sectoid, what will you do? Oh, the high ground and Overwatch. Sneaky. Where is he? He's like up there. I don't have an easy way to get to him, unfortunately. Oh! It's a good thing we didn't just run straight up there. Oh, tell me you can hit this. Oh, please tell me there's some way we can get this. I don't think we can. There's a Sectoid on Overwatch right there. We could just say fuck it and do the hack and pretend they're not here. How bad of an idea is it to pretend they're not here? I feel like it's a pretty bad idea. This guy's immune to fires. Drone is immune to fires, and it has zone of control. I can attempt to kill this thing with a crit shot. I think we just ignore them and do the hack and Overwatch with the squad.
Natürlich.
I think that's what we do. We just ignore them and hack.
Ich probiere es.
Okay, let's see if this was the right idea here. I don't know if it was. One new rebel, superior PCS. Well, one new rebel is really good. I think I should go for this one. But the gambling... No, just take what you can probably get. Hey, I made the right choice for once. Okay, one new rebel in this region, not too bad.
Moving to Overwatch.
Okay. Let's see if this was the right choice. Oh. Somebody is about to get chopped in the face. Hey, good damage. We take those. That was really cool. Okay. Good stuff. Sectoid on Overwatch up there. This guy over here is coming down. Oh, missed shots against him, give him armor. Forgot about that. 1, 2, 3. And he's on fire. Excellent. Here comes a phase drone doing a mark. And a shot. Ow, that's a lot of damage! Ooh, he's gonna get psionics on you. Oh, he got the disorient. I can't shoot a rocket this round. You little turd. You have to be annoying every time, don't you, little sectoid? Okay, well, this sectoid has chosen death. We have to kill him. There's a zombie down there. We have a crit shot with you against this guy, maybe. Or against the drone. No, the drone's too hard. I think against this guy from here.
Roger that.
Okay, let's see if we can take care of these guys without dying here. So one shot against this guy. High chance of a crit kill. Of course you don't crit. I swear, that handgun is cursed. If you don't have 100%, it's gonna make sure you never crit. The handgun is cursed, I tell you. It's cursed. You have a med kit. Oh, you can resuscitate this person, then they can shoot the rocket. Okay, so I think we resuscitate, chop. I'm assuming this works. Resuscitate an unconscious, disoriented, or panicking soldier. So this should work. Cleared. Then we destroy this guy. Or at least try to destroy him. There we go, target destroyed. I think that was a max roll. Then after that, you finally get the opportunity to shoot a rocket. And there's a destroyer commando. Whether I go for the destroyer commando or the drone depends on whether or not I get this hack. Before I do this, let's go for a shield on yourself. Definitely want to give you that first. Okay, because you're about to get shot to death if I don't do that. One shield protocol for Steven. And here comes the hack. And we just need the stun. Got the stun. Look look at me making all the right choices today. I can predict the future. I can literally predict the future, everyone. Do I need to rocket this, or is this like... okay, hold up. That's probably not the right thing to do. Okay, the right thing to do is to come up here and throw a grenade. Not to throw the rocket. This guy's immune to burns, that's why we have to do this. Good. Okay, good. Then after that, we can shoot the rocket. I want you out of the way first before I do that, though. There's that guy who's on fire. We can ignore him for now. We'll weaken that thing down. Next round, we blow it up with a rocket. And we'll finish off this guy with one of our people over here.
They've seen me.
I can actually give you this hand cannon kill. Let's do that. Let me just make sure that I can kill this guy back here with a different person. Where's he hiding? Right there.
Das kann ich machen.
Hello there, sir. Goodbye there, sir. Okay, since we can kill him, then we should be fine here. Let's go for the hand cannon kill. Do your blessed bloody tear. I know it's gonna be hard. Someone has 99% accuracy with the hand cannon? Could you imagine if we missed that also? It's like, nope. You're never allowed to hit anything. That was the last group of enemies on the map. Kick that door down so the VIP knows that the door's open. And let's get out of here. This was a slightly tougher mission. There was a lot of heavily armored enemy units on this one. A lot of very, very heavily armored units. But we did good though. Let's get out of here.
Location confirmed.
Any good rewards from this? Signal, override, nope. Oh yeah, remind me to customize Steven on his next mission. He currently looks very basic. Gotta make him look special. Make him look like a special member of the family.
Bin schon dabei. On your order. Affirmative.
How many cannon slots do you have left, Bloody Tear? I should probably farm for that.
Advent troops here.
Advent troopers, these should be easy farms. You have one more hand cannon.
It is clear.
Oh, shot him in the dick. Did you see that point down? Keep it above the belt, please. Even XCOM should have some bit of honor about this kind of stuff.
Heading out.
And he's on fire. Good. I mean, it is a crit. Critical hit. Yeah, definitely a very critical hit.
I'm on it.
Crit him right in the testosterone.
Alright, I'll go. VIP secure and in position for evac.
I saw you eyeing that rocket. I had an extra rocket. I was considering my options, okay? I realized the option of possibly having your soldiers get nuked is a terrible idea. That soldier has biggest booms on that rocket, so even a graze from that could kill a soldier. If you don't look like a crazy person, can you really call yourself a member of XCOM? That's right, you gotta look a little bit insane. To be fair, trying to fight like an alien species that's like super high-tech levels above you in guerrilla warfare is probably one of the more insane things you can do.
Allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is
XCOM sponsored bottom surgery.
a small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
I'm still sad you didn't rocket them from below when you had the chance. I was trying to aim the rocket, but I couldn't aim it properly, so I didn't do it. I might have had a chance to do it. If I sub on Twitch, could you download the Cole skin and give him that for me? It's decent. Last time he made me a nudist Lamau. Yeah, I can do that, if you'd like. Just go to my Discord and post the thing, or you can post it in chat and I'll open it up. And I'll try to remember after the stream. Lay out your dicks for the elders. What's a little hair and makeup when you bunk next to an alien snake succubus or a frosty mutant called the Fridge? The Fridge. Is that actually a name that can be rolled for the Muton Frost Bomber? Fire in the hole for the extra accurate rockets. I think you need a little bit of accuracy with those rockets. Let's help you out with that. Bloody Tear over here getting a little bit wounded, but you're still capable of getting your shots in. And you're actually stacking up quite well. 5 days only is honestly not bad. Salt in the wound. You're going to get ready to build up some high damage with your burn ticks, hopefully. And Storm Rider over here. Let's give you the Sixth Sense. I don't remember what I needed this for. I think this was for, I think some versions of Overwatch might have AoE tied to them or something. Or no, why did I need... Oh, for Purifier, that's right. Now that you have this, you can actually chop them and blow them up. Guerrilla is the only way it could work. Any straightforward war is death for XCOM. I feel like even Guerrilla War, like realistically, if there was an alien civilization that just had so much, and they started setting up ways to clone units on your planet, the logistics are just so strong that there's zero chance you could win even with guerrilla warfare, probably. Now, if you had something like some Deus Ex Machina, like, you know how like in Star Wars, the way they were able to win is because the Death Star had this one spot on their exhaust port that if you hit directly, it would blow up everything. Like, if you had some sort of Deus Ex Machina like that, or like in XCOM, if you were able to go to their water world and find a way to cut off their psionic link or something, and that could manage to shut down the entire operations of the place. If you can manage something like that, I guess guerrilla warfare would work, but I feel like in real life, if there was a civilization that could do that, shutting down like they would probably have like fail-safes on like their network towers and stuff like that, right? Maybe, maybe not. What if we use guerrilla warfare? Hey guys, can 100 people kill a gorilla? You guys know that question? It was like being asked all over Reddit for like an entire week for some reason. It just became the biggest topic on Reddit. I don't know why. Gorilla easy. Theoretically, I believe the humans would actually win because 100 humans is a lot. Now, a couple of them would die, but that's a sacrifice we would be willing to make. 100 rookies versus 1 legate. At first I was gonna say the 100 rookies would win because as soon as it's their turn, they just take 100 shots. But thinking about it, the legate has regeneration, it takes reduced damage. Well, they're doing 1 damage per shot, and assuming they even hit him, because I think he has like some defense. So let's say the rookies land like 2/3 of their shots. That's 60 something damage in 1 turn. Then the legate can use its triple shot. No, the rookies would win. There's just so many of them. There's no way they could lose, I think. Unless they actually miss every single shot. Popular question asked in Gorilla Twitter. A Gorilla Twitter, Interesting, there's a Twitter for that. Do the rookies have grenades? Oh, if the rookies have grenades, I think it's a one cause, I think. I do not have a lot of units, but we do have Lou. And Lou is like a walking monster of damage. This squad should be able to handle it, no problems. I will try to build them some equipment so they can actually get through this. It's a sabotage transmitter, so this is the one where we have to plant the bomb thingy. If I were to give you guys equipment, what would it look like? An alloy sword. At least one alloy sword, maybe two. I have a laser cannon. Do you have a laser pistol? Do you have a laser pistol? Do we have... Do I need another laser pistol? I guess I can. 2 laser pistols. We need a sniper rifle. And an immolator. That's a new thing that we got. Okay then. This will be our squad. We don't have the armor available yet, unfortunately. We do have nanoscales. I should make sure that everyone has nanoscales where applicable. Frontline soldiers should definitely have some nanoscale on them. I wish I could put more HP on you, but I really want to just have all these rockets. The rockets are integral to the strategy. And I'll do maybe... This team's kind of weak to drones because I only have rockets to deal with them. Gonna just grab a nanoscale over the medkit, keep that HE grenade just in case I need a little bit of extra firepower against drones. Then all that's left is this aspirant over here. Aspirant over here is gonna grab another rocket, just for safety. And now we can check our combat sims. I have 1 unwavering stance and 1 emergency life support. Emergency life support will probably get saved for one of our tank units. Oh, you mean me with the shield? No, a better tank unit. Oh. And we'll boost this mission. It'll go down to very light, unfortunately, which means we do have to do this with 12 enemies on it. 10 to 12. It'll be a little bit more challenging than we're used to, but I trust in this team. Hopefully. Okay then. Do I send in one more person? Can I even? I can't even. Okay. This will be the harder of the missions that we've done today. And in this campaign in general. Liberation 3, let's see if we can do it. Let me build one more sword for you for extra reliability in one-shotting sectoids. I feel like building 4 alloy swords is kind of overkill, but I really want that reliability. Alright, you guys, get in there. This is the anime squad.
Sky Ranger deployed. Menace ready to deploy.
And you guys might be saying, no, 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 Fast Guy isn't in anime. No, he's Sonic the Hedgehog. He's also in anime. It's actually a video game, but we call it an anime. Okay, then. With that, we have every single important mission being run right now. I am going to now switch you guys over to recruiting for a bit. Try to get ourselves up to 13 recruits.
Avenger plotting new course.
And we'll also get a chance to buy some rookies if we see any good ones in the shop. And And we got 2 new soldiers over here. There actually are Sonic anime. I remember watching one when I was little. When I was little, I went on vacation back to Taiwan with my parents, and on TV there was a Sonic cartoon, like one of the really old school ones. And at the end of the show, there was little tidbits where Sonic would be like, "Hey kids, smoking is bad, don't do it." And then like one of the Eggman's evil henchmen, he was like this robot guy, he was like, "I don't see anything wrong with smoking," and he'd have like a cigarette in his mouth, and while he was talking, he swallows it by accident and starts choking to death, and Sonic doesn't even help him. He's just like, "See kids, this is why smoking is bad, don't do it." And I just laughed at that because his choking was so the voice actor did a great job with the choking noises. And this was all spoken in Mandarin, not English. Alright, Bobo, let's check you out. 18 mobility Bobo. Comes with a run and gun. And a burial shot. Ooh, Bobo can be fun. She comes with 6th Sense also. She can fight purifiers. Wait, this is great. Comes with a takedown also. Ooh. Untouchable on the tree. Avenger. None shall pass. Okay, Bobo. Your job is shotgun person. One of these two. Lethal is only primary weapon, right? It's only primary weapon. Rapid fire. Implacable. None shall pass. Scrap metal. Pump action. Close and personal. And this is how this build works. Bobo carries shotguns. She carries all the shotguns. She has shotguns all over her body. The Whippet shotgun isn't actually necessary, but it's part of the cosplay. And all she's gonna do is run around the map, shotgunning everything with her sawed-off shotgun. If she's out of sawed-off shotgun ammo, she uses hunting shotgun ammo to replenish this. If she's out of both, she uses sidearm shotgun ammo. Super Shotgunner Bobo. The ultimate build. She'll have 30% crit chance at point blank range. With 18 mobility, she can deliver that. Pump action shotgun, 2 extra ammo in our pump action shotguns. Scrap metal, we get sawed-off shotgun ammo back every time we kill a thing. None shall pass. She will fire her shotgun at things that try to move all next to her. I think this even goes through Shadow Step. Doesn't say whether or not it works with Shadow Step. I think it might, unless they fix that bug. I don't know if they did. Implacable. After she kills a thing with her shotgun, she can move to a better spot. Rapid fire ensures that she gets kills to fuel her sawed-off shotgun. Thousands to go. After she kills something with the regular shotgun, she's allowed to move with Implacable next to something else and then kill it with the sawed-off shotgun. Run and gun just assists with this naturally. Burial shot also. Untouchable keeps her alive. This lets her fight against purifiers, and this lets her close distance also in a different way. Now, this is a lot of points for someone with low intelligence, but Bobo has such valuable perks that I think it's perfectly worthwhile to do this. The real question is between these two. Rupture is also quite good. She can't really deal with sectopods, so if we need her to, we can have her rupture a sectopod from far away using a holo targeter. That is an option to make her a little bit more valuable if we can't score any kills. Especially against Requiem enemies, there's a lot of merit to taking either of these perks. Not sure which one I would take, but there is merit to taking Rupture. Super Shotgunner Bobo. I want this build to work out. We will give her a mobility +3 PCS when we find it. And we want Bobo to be fast. She's going to be moving all around the map, killing all the things by herself. Odinez over here. Arsonist Odinez. Valley of Death, Evasive, Concentration, Low Profile, Brawler. Deep cover. Does this only cost 1 action, or does this cost 2 actions? I wish I knew about that. For the most part, his side grades aren't super interesting, which is kind of weird, because he has high combat intelligence. I was hoping we'd get something interesting around here. But he has some good solid stuff, though. Evasive will keep him alive. He'll probably be at close quarters quite often, so Brawler might also keep him alive. Deep cover could be okay, too. I'll think about which one I want to take. Valley of Death sounds interesting, but when it comes to my flamethrower people, though, I tend to not have them doing the Overwatch build. We'll do either one of those two, followed by Flamethrower is nothing short of unnatural. Quick burn and fire control. Quick burn is quite nice. Salt in the wound. I think just setting up the Chemthrower is most important for the Arsonist. Or the, what is this class called again? I think this is the Arsonist, and the other one was the Pyromaniac. Corroding Compound, Chemthrower attacks pierce and shred a small amount of armor. Or detonate explosives. Either one of these two should be fine. Accurate reaction. Center mass, nightmare fuel. I kind of want nightmare fuel. If I do decide to go Valley of Death, accurate reaction would be a plausible option. And viscous accelerant. This is the important one. Chemthrower attacks apply a stacking debuff that increases damage from all damage over time effects. Now, apparently it's a stack, so our goal is to find a way to get this person to repeatedly hit things with the viscous accelerant. This is what will set up our chemical division squad. If we can have this guy repeatedly hit things, bonus is +1 per stack. And the stacks repeatedly, so if we just keep hitting a fire weak unit, we can just repeatedly hit them with this and they will eventually die. That is the plan. Close combat specialist, hotshot. Both of these are kind of nice. Evasive works really well with resilience. This can actually become a very tanky unit if I decide to do that. But I feel like I should take hotshot because it gives us quick burn. That allows us to shoot this thing twice, which is actually quite important. Heavy hitter versus chemical storm. I believe Chemical Storm requires accuracy because it uses the Chemthrower. It's not like the Long War 2 variant where it guarantees hits. So unfortunately, Chemthrower isn't exactly what we want it to be. The original Long War 2 Firestorm also destroys all cover. All environmental objects get instantly eradicated. I don't know if Chemical Storm has that built into it. I would have to ask Tedster whether or not it has that. If it does destroy cover, I might consider taking Chemical Storm over Heavy Hitter. It'll really depend on all this stuff. But yeah, that should be good. Assault in the Wound, Heavy Hitter. That's all the damage over time perks that we would want on a Chemthrower guy, I think. Should be good. Alright, hopefully you perform well, Odinez. I want to start making squads soon. In fact, I might start creating squads right now. So this squad will be Chemical Division. So this will be the XCOM Chemical Division. We'll also have the Covert Ops. That'll be our Stealth Squad. Then we also have the Survey Corps acting as our Grappling Hook Squad. I'll start with these three because these ones I know exactly who I want on these missions. Some people aren't available to assign just yet. I'll have to do that later. So the Arsonist in, everyone else is out. The Grappling Hook people are out. What about the Stealth people? We have a Dragoon available. The Agent and the Hijacker are still out though. Alright, next set of trainees. I said I needed some sharpshooters. This 10 mobility guy will become a Fusilier, because the Fusil class doesn't mind not having good accuracy. Well, it's not that they don't mind, they still eventually will need to shoot, but it doesn't hurt them as much to have low accuracy. Then after that, these three. I think I wanted one more Dragoon, right? I think I wanted one more Dragoon or Roboticist. I'll do another Dragoon right there. And let's keep on going. The Geneva Division. That's actually not a bad name. War Crimes Division. There's lots of ways we can be creative with those names. I just chose that one. We'll start looking for our liberation missions up there. This region does need a bit of work put into it. We got someone looking for Faceless. Hopefully we'll find them soon. Combat armor is also coming up very soon. I'm gonna try to get some supplies for that. But first though, we have this mission. This went down to very light. This is actually quite good. I think we can do this. Comes with a location scout. However, all enemies get bonus armor, so that will make this mission a tad bit harder because of that. But it's at very light. This is very doable. Let's do it. Arson with Cryolator becomes a machine gun. Arson with Cryolator. I've never considered putting Cryolator on Arsonist and Pyromaniac. Maybe I should try that. Get like some other forms of DOT. Now we wait to see Bobo get humiliated by drones for the entire campaign. No! You shut your mouth, Shanann! Nothing bad will ever happen to Bobo. I may love all my soldiers equally, but I love Bobo's soldier especially much because of that 18 mobility. After all, the strongest strength Arsonist comes from their reliable guaranteed burn on suppression. Yeah, that is one of their main strengths. I think it's a really balanced way to set up flamethrowers, because the Long War 2 flamethrowers were definitely a little bit too strong. They tried to balance it by making it so that it was charge-based, but you really only need 2 flamethrowers on most missions, and you can get 4 if you get the exosuit. The Arsonist is quite interesting in that it's accuracy-based, which I think is very fair. But not only is it accuracy-based, it does have some way of guaranteeing the burns, but then you have to watch your ammunition. I really like the design for that class. It's really cool. Huge fan of it. Get shit on by the Sealed Armor Division. We don't talk about that squad. Ronar, you can open some boxes. Oh, I forgot about that! You're right, Wati! I should do that. Remind me after the mission's over.
And eliminate any enemy resistance.
4 armored drones? Rishi, you come into this chat and the first thing you say is 4 armored drones? What is this blasphemy that I'm hearing? Are you talking about the hunter drones? The hunter drones we've seen though. But that was much later on. Still making a scouting report squad? If we get enough scouting report units. We already have one in terms of the Viper, actually. And when we get the Muton War Master, that's actually a second one.
Target location.
Okay, this is a supply raid mission. One of the tougher ones in terms of enemy compositions and count. But one of the nicer ones in terms of timer. First pod, double sectoid. Oh, no, don't do your thing. Good. The camera tried to get a panty shot on that character. This really is an anime now. Not the good kind of anime. The modern trash anime. Do you guys like this bonus armor sectoid? That Advent Pathfinder is so hard to kill, it seems. Okay, we're gonna throw a fire grenade on these guys. That is the plan. What's the easiest way to set up a fire grenade on the squad? I could also rocket them all. That's completely fair too. These AP grenades are kind of useless, aren't they? Anti-personnel grenades. More like anti-doing damage grenades. Am I right, guys? Okay, they're coming into us. We'll greet them from the front side. I'll consider doing the neurotoxin grenade. That's actually not a bad option either. The disorient plus poison should make it so that they literally cannot move. And then I can save up my fire grenade. If it comes down to that, I'll do that. Also, them beautiful 3 armor Pathfinders, they do look pretty intimidating. Well, Rishi, since you like these guys so much, maybe you can be the one to deal with them for me. Kill them. Do it. Kill them. Okay, 1 sectoid left. Unfortunately, this sectoid was smart enough to run all the way back, so I have to take some risk if I want to go up to shoot it. Hey, we took the risk and it was worth it. I can go for the neurotoxin or I can go for the shot. Do I go for neurotoxin or shot? You're not immune to this, right? Chill him. Get frozen, kid. Got him. Fuck him up. Fuck him up good. Okay then, everyone else. What's everyone else doing? Oh, I can't safely run up yet. I didn't scout out enough of the map before we began all this. It's not completely safe. Nice try. They're all on fire. We don't have to worry too much about this at least. Don't even overwatch. If you overwatch, there's a chance that you run out there and find more enemies. We really, really do not want to find more enemies right now. The Pathfinder's dead. That guy's also dead. Excellent. Sectoid will also probably be dead next round, as long as nothing interrupts our little burn and ice party over here. I really like this Advent officer's ability to just insta-frost things. It's actually working quite nicely. This has now turned into a Michael Bay movie. Random exploding vehicles. Nice. Monique, finish off that sectoid back there, please. Target destroyed. Excellent. Now, all that's left is this guy back here. Do we have what we need to take care of him? We might. Give me another suppressing fire on this guy. And that might be a kill. That is a kill. He'll die from the burn. Excellent work to our squad. Next round we'll go up and try to pick up everything. You can just get a little bit closer here.
covered.
Bye-bye. I heard a snake. Is that our snake? I think that was Rishi. Rishi's trying to scare us into thinking there's another pod nearby. It's always Rishi. If something goes wrong, you blame Rishi.
I'm on it.
Okay, well, just take a nice, simple, slow walk up to that loot. There is an Illyrium core in there. I did see it. So I do want to try and pick that up. Big man. He's carrying the Frost Legion's name on his shoulders. Every single campaign which we've had Frost Legion, they were always one of the squads that would die first. He's here to change fate. This isn't just about XCOM, humans versus aliens. This is about defying destiny. Illyrium core. Where's the double Illyrium cores? I'm missing those. I don't think I've seen a single double Illyrium core this entire campaign.
I'm on it. I've got movement. Heads up.
Random explosion caused by surprise sectopod. A surprise sectopod this early on, I'd assume that would be a bug at that point. Or something that was unintended. Who's the best person to scout with? I think it would probably be you, actually.
Let's go.
Moving to position.
Patience.
Scanning.
This mission will be somewhat of a slow burn, slow crawl up. But it's worth it to keep that patience. Here they come. They're not even on alert. Nice. They all have armor, just like the other guys. New feature in Beyond Legendary, a 0.2% roll per mission to spawn a 1 sectopod pod in addition to everything else. You know, that would actually be kind of funny, and depending on how statted that sectopod is, I possibly wouldn't mind it. Depends on how they set it up. Maybe like create a prototype sectopod enemy. Oh, you could use a Julian model. That'd be a great way to use that guy. Use the Julian model and create something called like prototype sectopod, and it'll have like really nerfed stats. But you're not intended to kill it, you're just intended to play around it, and it would replace one entire pod. Depending on how that's balanced, it could work out quite well. I could see it at least. I kind of don't like this position. We have two options. We can either fall back, but this isn't exactly... So we started from here, we moved up, we found our first pod patrolling here, found these guys going down here. Command pod might be... Command pod probably wouldn't be in this direction, but realistically though, I'd rather stand my ground, I think. His invisible rocket launcher. Initial damage. Only hit one guy? I thought there would be more. We could just sit back and overwatch, force them to come to us.
On your order.
I kind of don't like taking passive turns like this, but I think that's actually the best option here.
On Overwatch.
That rocket was not a particularly good rocket, although he is on fire! Obviously planned by Genius Master Commander Ronar. Master of planning everything out perfectly, to perfection. Commander Ronar obviously knew that they would just walk through the fire. Two enemies out there, okay. gonna start with a Knight's Charge. I believe this costs only 1 action. I'll take the Knight's Charge. It's a very non-committal move and allows me to see if there's anything else out there. He's also on fire, so I don't have to worry about him. I really want to kill that guy in that corner, because that's the hardest thing for us to kill here. I will take that move. Is there more? I hear footsteps. Kind of creeps me out here. Good, nothing. And if there's nothing, that means we should be safe to just run up and kill everything else on the map. So, let us run up and kill everything else on the map. Go, go, go! Kill squad, go!
Target eliminated.
I want to flank on that guy. I could also double AP grenade him. Might be able to just lock him down with this. I'm loving the Frost Captain. Oh, look at that. Frost Captain doing work all over again. All these enemies just locked down. Not even alive because we're just shooting them to death at this point. Oh man, I love the Frost Captain so much. I think this is Monique's footsteps that we keep hearing. Monique, can you stop having those footsteps? It scares me. Oh, he's dead anyways. Final pod, Viper, Trooper, Sectoid, and Duelist. Okay, that's not too bad. This was a very easy supply raid. As long as we don't get, like, unluckily critted out of nowhere here. Okay then, enemies from across the map. What do? We are going to run all the way back to where it's safe, back here. Reload Overwatch and just prepare for more action here. The strat is always just backing up here. This is like Long War 1 all over again. Alright, everyone on Overwatch. They should all be forced to double move into our team. Oh, the Sectoid won't be though. Sectoid gets to do his annoying Sectoid things. Does the zombie get a point of armor? Oh my god, the zombie gets a point of armor! Interesting, interesting. Let's start by killing off the Zambi. Oh, you see the snake from here. Interesting. Interesting. We're gonna have to kill the zombie, so we're just gonna start with that shot right there. Finish him off, please. Everybody else, sit still, relax. We're gonna get our chance to attack soon. Oh wait, I was supposed to suppress him. My mistake. Sorry about that, Monique. Monique's out of armor, so now she's at risk of getting wounded here. And they do see me from the spot, so they will not be moving forward, it seems. I need to back up a bit if I want them to come out of their entrenched positions.
Come get some.
I want them to move forward, so we're just going to sit here and Overwatch for a little bit longer. Here comes the snake. There we go. Unfortunately, the snake actually gets the half cover bonus against us. I don't think it intended to run that way, but it ran it really well. Here comes a Sectoid. Oh, don't get a mind control on me, please. If you do, I'm going to be very upset with you. Panic is fine. Biotrooper coming up the left side. Duelist moving up. Okay, need to deal with the sectoid. Our friend here is Panic, that's Rishi. I'm gonna chop from you, but that's not hitting him at all. Position is kind of annoying here. Can you hit that snake with a Bitter Frost Grenade? I think this is how we're gonna set things up. We need to chill that snake so it no longer has insane amounts of dodge. Somebody needs to get past that sectoid so people can actually move up. And you've got a AP grenade. You've also got a Bitter Frost Grenade that we can use. I just need the enemies to get a little bit closer so I can actually start hurting them more. Okay, that's gonna keep the snake very chilled. Only 6 mobility on that snake, which is excellent. I just need to take a look at the snake really quick. It is now down. We subtracted 115 dodge from the snake. It's officially a normal snake now. We managed to turn it into a normal snake. This is actually really funny. We can actually go for that dodge if we want to. Or not the dodge, the cut. I'm gonna be brave and send you up to tank that Overwatch. There we go, Overwatch tanked. Then I just need to take care of the remaining enemies here. Jane can run up and chop, but it's not really the best position. Can we kill that Biotrooper somehow? It's not bad. I think we might have a chance against that Biotrooper. I only have 2 more actions though. I'm just gonna do a bunch of suppressions. It's the safer way to handle this. And then we'll try to get maybe a bit of chip damage off against this guy. Nice chip damage. He'll die if he tries to run that suppression now. There we go. Very safe turn here, I think. Bit of chip damage, not too bad. Kill him! Aww. Oh, don't throw a gas grenade on me, please. Thank you. Okay, no injuries thus far. That's good. No injuries, not yet at least. Now then, you're gonna take your quick reload, and you're just gonna keep on suppressing the snake, and it will just get chilled. And as long as we keep suppressing that snake like this, it'll never really get a chance to do anything against us. This guy needs to die. You could just kill this guy with a melee, I think. Bye-bye. Oh, just get punched in the face. That looked painful. After that, Simov is going to be the one to move up and do the attacks here. We can go for the sectoid. I kind of want to go for the sectoid, actually. Not a kill, though. That's the issue. There we go. That'll be a kill. Alright, sectoid or duelist. Let's go for the duelist, maybe? I can actually kill him. Didn't actually kill him, though. Alright, snake dead.
Hostile terminated.
Elite expanded magazine, that's excellent. Alright, we'll kill this guy and then let the sectoid shoot at you because you still have armor. Nice work, target destroyed. Come sectoid, shoot at me please. Hey, more zombies from this guy. He's very intent on having extra bodies on the map. there we go. Mission is over. Good job to our squad.
Target asset sighted. Target neutralized.
Status confirmed.
More flawless
Hostiles are
missions.
down and
Love
the
it.
area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Hits him directly in the head with a plasma weapon. 2 damage, graze. Hey, maybe they didn't animate it properly and the shot actually like went past his ears. I feel like getting shot in the ears is kind of like getting 2 damage, right? Maybe, kind of. Like, what would you guys imagine losing 2 HP to be like if you had like, let's say 4 HP? If you're a soldier and you were hit for 2 damage, did you get shot in the shoulders? Did you get just shot in the ears? Getting shot in the shoulder seems like an actual full hit. I feel like that would be like 3 damage. Crit would be like you got shot in the heart or the face. 1 testicle. Oh, there we go. That's the only right answer there.
Good work out there, Commander. We're one step closer to taking back our planet.
Alright then, Mr. Samov. Get you a hard target over here. Make you extra dodgy. Monique, doing good. Gonna give you that barbarian. I eventually want you to become a melee muton. I'm hoping that chat is right and there is a dash and melee ability given to one of the future guns. And finally over here, Jane Kelly, I think I was going to turn you into a Reaper resetter kind of unit. Hidden Reserves is quite good though. We should definitely be taking that. This. Excellent pickup on this mission. All of this, excellent pickups. This, we need this really badly. And a ton of corpses. Lovely mission. In fact, did we get a Lancer corpse? We might be able to do something with that. Grazes the skin, you think, is what 2 damage would be? Maybe. Would that be like half your life though? Like, trying to make sense of HP bars in games is kind of tough because it's like, is it like your consciousness or like your ability to fight? Is it like you're literally halfway to dying? Because 2 damage is implied to be halfway to dying, right? That would actually be a really big deal if you got hit by 2 damage if that's the case. Or does it just mean like you got grazed a bit, but what would actually kill you is only until you hit 0 HP? I'm going to continue looking for liberations up here. I could also scan down here to try and find some more of the supply convoys, but we don't really have good intel gathering there right now.
We are victorious, and the cause is advanced.
Got another mission over here. A Taipan! Alright, let's go get a Taipan.
Course for India.
Will the commander remember to open some crates? That's a good question, Wati. I will remember now because you brought that up.
Commander, our ring facility is currently idle. If we have the soldiers,
okay, so this is free now?
Deploy them on a covert action with the resistance.
This one's not free. This one's free. Why did they give me the option to spend money? This is a scam, isn't it? We don't take the option to spend money, I think. Okay, so we do the free one. Loot boxes, poggers. Look, guys, I'm helping chat spiral into a gambling addiction. Alright, let's get our Taipan Hussar. Skirmisher is available for this mission. Jane Kelly, Rishi are both available. Let's bring all of you guys, actually. The faster we get our Tech Sergeant, the faster we can get our Reaper, and I really want the Anchor Dude in our campaign. Gonna train up our Warden a bit, and probably train up Bobo. Excellent chance to train up Bobo. This type of mission is really Bobo's thing. And after that, I guess we can do another Frost Captain mission. Get him to Sergeant as quickly as we can. Let's do that. Okay. This is going to be our squad. Warden over here just needs a point of armor. Let's make sure that we have nanoscales on the people who need it. Nanoscale right there. This guy has so much mobility that it's perfectly fine to give him nanoscale as well as medkit. 7 HP, 8 HP, 9 HP. And there we go. I'm gonna give Bobo a little bit more HP just for safety. Oh, nope. We're not doing this mission with Bobo at 3 HP. That's just a big no-no. There we go. I'm gonna grab some laser weapons also. Laser shorty for Bobo, laser shotgun, laser shotgun. Laser shotgun, we can finally get those going. These are much stronger than the hunting rifle. Just a straight upgrade. How many shotguns do we want? I think we would want approximately... How many do we want for the entire squad? And I am getting ready to build combat armor, so I don't want to spend too much on this. 2 shotguns sounds about right. So which one of you two would use the shotgun? Probably the person with the slug shot, so that's going to be Jane Kelly. And we need a laser bullpup for that guy. Fuck it, we'll build another shotgun. Fully gear our team. Let's overspend. You can never go wrong with just being a little bit safe for your squad. Alright, you guys, extremely light mission. This one should be incredibly easy. Just got to rescue our little Taipan Hussar over here, and this person's already fully geared, I believe. So they should be just fine on this mission. This is an auto-launch mission. This is not a infiltration one. 3 HP, lose 1 ear and die. Yeah, you see, if we think about like 2 HP being like losing a bit of a skin from getting grazed or like losing an ear, then it doesn't make sense when you have 3 HP. Does that mean this person's just like anemic? They're just sick and they'll die instantly as soon as they lose a little bit of blood? What does that mean for that soldier? No, not Rolf. Sad. Now I'm sad, damn it. I loved hearing Rolf. We do have Rolf. I just don't have a soldier with the Rolf pack right now. By the way, Ronar, what happened to Rolf and the odds that they're dead and already missing Rolf from Ed, and Eddie? I do have a Rolf somewhere in the squad, I think. If I don't, then you can correct me, but I'm pretty sure someone in the team has it. It's just that we have so many soldiers that the chances of finding him might not be the highest. Because we have like over 30 soldiers on our campaign right now. So there's that. Each time we're running about 5 people, so you have like approximately a 1 in 6 chance of seeing him on the mission.
The Resistance is asking for our help in extracting a VIP who had been providing reconnaissance.
Steve Rogers before the serum.
Coordinates, but it's likely we'll have to clear out a contingent of hostile forces to make this.
Hey, that guy was about to tank an entire grenade despite the fact that he only had 3 HP. You gotta have at least 6 HP if you want to tank a grenade from point blank. That way you can have more HP than the maximum damage of the grenade. Do any of you guys know anyone that has 6 HP in real life? Like, they could literally stand on top of a grenade at their feet, have it explode on them, and not take any damage at all. I do? Oh, really? I'd like to meet that person. Have they actually tried testing it before? Have they tried standing in front of a grenade at some point? Oh.
An extremely
Mechs.
organized combat unit. We'll need to look for vulnerabilities if we're going to take.
For a moment I thought that was 2 mechs because the name was like medic and it was kind of covered by the HP bar and they were both white. Got me scared for a moment there. Okay.
Absolutely.
The plan here is to get as close as possible without activating them. And then when they walk into me, we kill them when we're close enough to do it.
That's right.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Hi there. Come forth, Advent Mech. Let me kill you very quickly. Nice chip. That was actually really good, including the chill. Lowers his dodge by a little bit. Here comes another pod on the side. Grub, Curse Trooper, Viper. Let's see if we can kill these guys silently first. Probably not, right? Yeah, I think I have to activate these guys. Not necessarily. We do have Jane Kelly here. We have a fire snake that can shoot at that person. If we get a burn, that would be really nice. Start with Jane Kelly. I think it just makes the most sense with her first.
I'm on it.
She's got the slug shot. Beautiful crit right there. Oh, I love laser shotgun slug shots. They do so much damage. Alright, and with that, we just finish this guy off. Or not. Okay, if I have to take damage from this, I'm going to be very upset with this game. This game better not make me take damage from this. It won't because I have this. Oh wait, I just revealed myself. Fuck! Oops. Yeah, we have to fight things now. Here comes the snake, here comes the grub. Oops. That was not intended at all whatsoever.
You can't handle me. I'm going.
Okay, how do we take care of this thing? Well, for starters, we can fire off a suppression that will keep him locked, chilled, and doing less damage to our squad. There's a Viper up there getting ready to do things to us. Bobo could come over here and just pick up this loot. I kind of don't want her in as risky of a position. I'm pretty sure this is safe though. Assuming there's a proper distribution of enemies. We've already found like most of the enemies nearby us, so this should be fine. Now, you need a hunker. You only have 5 HP. If that Viper gets a mid-roll on you, you're going to die. Unfortunately, the soldier doesn't know how to hunker down, apparently? Oh, okay. You don't know how to hunker down. That's a really scary thought. I'm gonna have you walk back. I want to create some distance with these enemies here. Bobo will stand up in the front. Try to one-shot this guy. Oh! Low chance crits, I'll take those. I'm just disappointed that this soldier can't hunker down. I need to get you to safety. Imagine we lose this mission. Just because the Viper shot at that person and landed the 30% chance. Hang in there, Bobo. You'll be fine. Good. We can do a chop on this guy. That is probably going to kill him. The soldier has whirlwind, so after the chop they can run back to safety. Or you can fail to kill this guy completely. Okay. Failed to kill this guy completely. Understood. Vipers aren't too scary when you're standing next to them. They will just go for the bind instead of shooting you. So we're gonna do just that. Activate your premonition, blast this guy in the face. A little bit of chip damage, not a whole bunch. Bobo's gonna get a little bit closer, and we should be able to finish this guy off next round after it grabs you. Now I do need to make sure that trooper does die though. How do we make sure that trooper dies? Snake can do something. Grapple hook guy can do something.
I'm always
Nope.
butthurt.
30%, 50%. We can double shot this guy. Let's try that. Should be approximately a 75% chance of landing at least one of these. Nope. Okay, then what we can also do is... Okay, you can finish off this guy with one move to the back and strafing fire. Target destroyed, excellent. Then all that's left is that snake up there. Let's have you reload. There's not much you can do from this position here. He'll bind this person, that's fine, and then Bobo next round goes up and kills. For now, Bobo can just take a YOLO shot here. If that somehow lands like the 1% chance that we get a normal hit, that would be cool. Everybody else close the distance. Look, here come some more friends. Hi. Advent Sorcerer. First time seeing one of those. At least on this campaign. Curse Trooper, Pathfinder. Okay, let's free our friend and then get ready to take care of these guys. I'll probably need to grapple to get in close to these guys. Oh, can you rocket? Can you rocket? Give me the rocket. Pocket rocket. Pocket rocket. No, I can't pocket rocket! Look guys, we're suppressing him. We suppressed him right in the face. It hurt a lot. I want to deal with that Advent Sorcerer. I don't like him. The Advent Sorcerers tend to do these things where they summon a zombie that can like inflict a permanent mental debuff on your soldiers.
What?
Okay, everybody else over here just get up. What's this? Blood of the Week? Have you ever wanted to indiscriminately kill civilians? Well, now you can. Okay, I need someone to be able to take care of this guy here. And someone to be able to take care of this guy here. Jane Kelly can kill something. Oh, Jane Kelly can kill this guy because she has armor-piercing sword thingies. Or not? What is with this mission? Stop missing 95s, guys. Sorry, 92s, my mistake. I overestimated my capabilities, it seems. I should ensure that the snake dies. Good.
Big deal. I've got the loot.
Okay. This guy's gonna run and flank someone, so we have to cover as many flankable positions as possible. I think there's a chance that he can come around the side, so you're gonna hang out here. The other option is I can have Bobo come up here and sawed-off shotgun him. I'm pretty sure that both barrels would kill him. I just have to worry that the sorcerer might be able to hit Bobo from the sides, which would bother me if that happened. Yeah, I kind of don't want to get Bobo getting shot by this guy. I don't know if he can reach her. I'm gonna keep Bobo back here hunkered down. She has no more armor. A full hit from anything will be able to kill her besides that guy. A crit would kill her with that guy shot. Yeah, that would have probably had a chance of killing her with 3 to 5 damage if I had moved up to here to get this guy.
Help! Help! Someone help!
Who's getting flanked? Ooh, our snake! These Pathfinders always find the cheekiest positions to go to. Alright, Mr. Advent Sorcerer, I want this loot and I want you. Can I get both? Yes, I can. Let's go fishing
What am I supposed to do with
for
this?
the Advent Sorcerer. No! Everyone, hit your high probability actions, please! I should have marked him first. That was my mistake. Invisible pocket rocket. You guys like how I'm doing everything completely out of order? I first shot at him, then I used the rocket on him. This is the correct way to play XCOM, everyone. Where's Jane? She just out? She's just out. Okay. How do we get to this guy? We have a chop from you. We have a chop from you. We have a civilian killing move from you. I don't see how this helps us. Does that help us get closer? No, I don't think I can actually reach him if I go for that civilian kill. Bobo's too far. This guy's too far. We have a shotgun.
I hope it's worth it.
Can we just shotgun him? Oh, the ball shot. Ball shot. Oh god, the ball shot. She was aiming specifically below the belt. This was 100% on purpose by that soldier. Completely intentional. Guys! 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 We might actually lose a VIP from this. We can actually lose a VIP from this. Wow.
Sure thing.
You don't have a grenade on you, right? No, you don't. Thank you so much.
Only the best.
Now, I know there's variance and all that, but I'd rather my 95s hit and not get the 4% crits. Just me personally. I prefer that little bit of stability, please.
Running.
Asking for stability in my gambling game. I know, right?
On it.
Could have been the second death of the campaign. It could have been.
On it.
Why can't you go up? Oh, because that's literally as far as you can go. Okay. I was wondering, like, why couldn't Gene Kelly go up the ladders? 4 damage, so that's 2 testicles. I like how Twitch chat is finding a way to evaluate HP bars based on the amount of testicles lost. Gatecrasher time, could you imagine?
Got it covered.
I don't know if I'd actually gatecrasher if we lost all 6 soldiers here. I don't think I would. It would certainly suck a lot though. You lost a 95, so now you will win a 5. That's how probability works. Ah yes, that's exactly it. Gambler's fallacy? More like gambler's truth. I edited my HP bars to just 1 bar, so now I just pretend they're Pokemon. Oh, you know, that's actually kind of a cool idea. Imagine there's no actual HP bars. What if it's just like 1 smooth bar that slowly goes down? And you have to guess how much HP that they have. What if XCOM damage wasn't in like the single digits numbers? What if it was like in the hundreds? And the number would have a little bit of randomness to it by up to like 15% more or less damage.
For us, we shall prevail, no matter the cost.
Smooth bar, smooth brain. That's one way to describe it.
I never had any doubts about your capabilities, Commander.
I know you didn't, Bradford. You obviously knew that we would not miss all of our 95% shots. Right, soldiers? This mission was embarrassing! All of you guys! But Commander, I didn't miss any 95%. You were on the squad! You're all together in this! 100 laps around the Avenger when you get back. +3 defense. Okay. Hey, more weapon crates. We're actually gonna open them for once. You can hide the HP value to make it even harder to work out. Wouldn't that just be playing HUDless? Why don't we just play a HUDless campaign? You have to guess whether or not your soldier is dying. Alright, let's go get our sergeant here. Who's getting sent out for this? I'm planning on making you guys both into captains eventually. But we don't have our officer training stuff up either. I guess we'll send in like Gene Kelly and Rishi. I think these two should be able to handle getting ambushed. There's actually no ambush chance either. If there's no ambush chance, I'd rather bring my combat units on other missions. I'll just put you guys in here for now, I guess. Okay then, 5 engineers. Do I actually have more engineers to use? Oh my god, I have so many engineers that I'm not using. Do they get a medal for that mission? Oh man, the Medal of Shame! I should have put everyone... Okay, we have to make a Medal of Shame. Next time we get a bad mission. They'll be free of this for now. I'll let them get away with it for now.
Avenger plotting new
But next time we have a mission like that, everyone gets a Medal of Shame. Everyone. Smash and grab? I do want a smash and grab.
Sector 15, West Asia.
There's a Gruffle mode that disables HP bars. Now that makes all the fonts wingdings. What if we just made all the text in a foreign language? What if we just like made all the text into like Russian or German, and I have to guess what all the soldiers are capable of doing? When the icons are all being used the same way, I have to guess which icon represents which ability. We're trying really hard to stack a bunch of EXP on one type of soldier. Alright, we have a new soldier over here. Coil. Rupture. Rupture is good. Blood Trail, Executioner, low profile. Bondmate gains aim. That's actually kind of a cool one. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna take that. Is this perk unique to these guys? I don't think I've seen it anywhere else. Okay, how do I build you? That's an assassin, right? Flanked or uncovered enemy with SMG. They take unscarred, spray and pray. I'll probably do assassin. Let's try doing an assassin build. How's your stats? 77, 16 mobility, pretty solid. Low dodge. Hussar gains Shadow Strike and Iron Curtain perks. Shadow Strike provides 50 aim and crit. Shadow Strike is very good with assassin as a perk. Quick Feet, Burial Blade. Probably Quick Feet to go with assassin, maybe. Blend. Immediately grants concealment that is automatically broken after 2 turns. Concentration, Precision Shot. These are both kind of nice. All 3 of these are pretty good at Staff Sergeant. I like that rank. Bioelectric Skin. Sensor Overlays or Aggression. Since you're a stealth unit, I guess this works a little bit better. And we can either give you Covert or Predator for the higher crit chance. I think I'll go Covert and just make you mostly a stealth unit. And then we'll use Precision Shot to help you get assassin bonuses. That should be good. Okay, should be a very fun unit to play around with. Assassin unit. And for this unit, I'd most likely just take Rupture and Accurate Partner. 30 points, 10 points. You get 42 points with average, so that's pretty solid. Smash and grab. One more unit that we can send out. Let's send in the Ranger. I want Bobo to get more missions. Okay, we got our shotgunners, we got our alloy sword. Taipan sword. Is that a laser tier weapon already, or do I have to build one? Laser Sidewinder Scram Gun. I don't think that's the same thing as the Taipan's thing. Okay, so I do have to build this. And I think the sword is probably locked under Stun Lancers or something. Okay, Bobo is fine, you're good, you're good, you're fine, and you're fine. We have Whiplash to kill drones, we have Snake to kill anything organic like trooper-based stuff, Warden for lots of damage, Bobo for lots of damage, and Taipan will be for scouting because this is a non-concealed start. Good. Get the squad out there.
In position to drop.
Two to 7, what is that damage range? It's a big damage range, that's what it is.
Avenger plotting new course.
The hack workstation should be happening soon. I'm surprised we haven't recruited anything yet. There's 7 people on recruit. Are like half these people faceless? Is that why I haven't been finding good missions down there? There we go. I've been waiting for this.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
Okay. We can either do reverse engineering or we can do trooper autopsy. I think I'm gonna do reverse engineering because it only costs 1 day, and I do want to build Stun Lancer armors. Things of that nature are quite nice to have. +3 Avenger power, and we are forced into this mission. 20 intel. Point of interest. We stop lightning reflexes on stun lancers, which would be quite nice. Let's begin. Faceless recruiting other faceless. You know, one way to quickly make finding faceless an interesting thing is make it so that if you have a faceless in your resistance ring or in your region, then they don't reduce the rate at which you recruit units, they just increase the rate at which they get more faceless. Like, fine, I think it's separated, that's why you can't actually code it that way, but imagine you could make it so that each unit contributes their own to like a pool of their own recruit points to a pool of regular recruits and faceless, and make it so that faceless units will only contribute points to the faceless pool, and you can quickly just have a compromised region because of that. Probably wouldn't be fun for some people because having an entire place infested with faceless while you were trying to recruit would really suck. Most important question, who can kill drones? Second most important question, who can kill 115 dodge sniper vipers? The vipers aren't as scary because all they do is bind. Now, if Tedster made it so that the vipers would somehow do something threatening with that bind, then they'd become a problem, I would say. But right now, they're still not super scary. But they are massive HP sponges, and if you have a viper across the map, it's always dangerous because you can't get it to do the bind, and they might just shoot you instead. Could make it so that the bind actually does more damage, maybe? Or maybe have it so that the bind inflicts poison, I don't know. Oh, actually, you can make the bind dangerous if you make it so that it also inflicts stun or disorient. Then it's like it'll always have lasting effects even if you get the viper to stop binding the soldier. Just give them king bind. Make it so that it has a chance to inflict unconscious. That would actually be really scary. The hack is over here. Unfortunately, you can't hack through this window, so we do need to get our team into the train. Let's begin. Oh, hi. Oh, this is weird. Also, Nyan, I'm sorry I forgot, but I have to give your soldier a different voice pack. Remind me to do that when we're back at HQ. Is that 2 drones? What kind of monster would do such a thing? 2 drones on a mission? You animal. Why would you do such a thing? Who could bring themselves to have 2 drones on a mission? This is horrible. This is unfathomable. Oh, I can't use this on him. Okay, we're gonna use 1 system infiltration. And if we fail this hack, I will be very upset that I used up one of our infiltrations on a drone. Oops, I think you're targeting the wrong thing. This is the one that has, this one's not hacked. I have to go to the other one. This one down here. $96, if we miss this. Good? I don't know, I was somewhat hesitating to click that. I've been shown time and again that apparently in this campaign for today's stream we can't trust any of our 90s.
Well then.
Back up a bit. This drone will probably try to stun someone. Not much we can do about that. I can't kill it this round anyways.
Today the paint salesman's in town.
Alright, drone. Who you going for? Who's your target? Let me get a quick grenade on top of this guy so we can weaken him down for next round. Here comes our race commando.
私が受ける損害に関して心配する必要はない。
Oh no, Nyan just lost a testicle. Is that how it works? In case you guys didn't know, the girl troopers also lose a testicle when they get grazed. Alright, let's kill this thing.
Okay.
I'm having too much fun right now.
They're stubborn little devils.
They are quite stubborn.
He's had a rough old life.
Okay then, now we have to kill the Wraith Commando. The hack is all the way down there, so we do need to start running. Eula does have stealth, so she can actually dash right up to the objective for us. I want to kill that guy, and I'm willing to shoot a rocket at him actually. That is also going to alert the entire map to the fact that we're here. But that's completely fine. Let's finish him off. There we go.
引き続きよろしく頼む。
Okay, the rest of this pathway should be safe. But I won't dash this just to be safe.
指定の座標に到着。
It should be safe, but we have to be safe, guys.
Time to scout.
Gonna have Eula grab that loot because she is in concealment. She's the best person to do that job. If you guys are wondering why I don't do things like blue move and then yellow move, it's because I'm too lazy to click it, not because it's the wrong choice. And the rest of the squad is just gonna come from the top side of the bridge. We'll slowly get up to the objective. There is another pod right down there.
I have far too much money to be expected to do it myself.
Our drone should wake up this round and we can use it to start bothering Advent. Hello, Mr. Frost Legion Hitman. Loot Goblin first, regrets later. Alright, Advent surveillance drone. Get Advent's attention here, please. One enemy drone has found us, and these two guys have also found us. Unfortunately, this drone might be getting stunned for a second time. Poor drone, it just keeps getting stunned. I do have a run and slice with you. I can run and slice on that sentry and then shoot him. Bob over here does not have a run and slice. You have a flashbang. Let's do the flashbang first, actually. That sounds a little bit better. One flashbang coming right out. Not a kill, unfortunately. Okay, how do we kill that drone? I also need to kill that sentry. I think I want the sentry dead first, so let's start with that. He's available to kill. He's an easy kill.
Eventually, I too will fall.
Now then, how do we kill this thing safely? There is still 5 more enemies left on the map. We have to be somewhat careful about this. I can also attempt to stasis it. I think we might just stasis it this round. And just have everyone else over here try to get this guy down there. Shoot back at everyone. We're gonna have to start dashing for the objective soon though. Got 4 turns left. Quickly that's gonna become 3. And then less turns. Bob, you just need to get ready to come down there and sawed-off shotgun that thing. And the hitman doesn't do anything. He's just so confused. He has no idea what he even should be doing right now.
Let's move.
Open fire. A little bit of damage. Can he run out of ammo yet? I hate this guy. I hate him. He keeps shooting back at me and risking me getting injured. Four rounds. Okay, Eula really has to dash along with Jan next round if we want to get the hack.
What's that?
Hey, you got a kill, Eula. Alright, Bob, where are you? Where's that drone? It is right here. Both barrels for the guarantee, I think. Can single barrel get a kill? If it rolls 8, it can. But no, we should do point blank, both barrels. Excellent. Target destroyed.
It is the most gorgeous thing you have ever seen.
And now our drone has to get ready to run forward and tank for us. There are 3 more enemies out there. What about evac? You're right, Bobo. I almost forgot about that. Good call.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Next round we'll scout with drone first, and then everyone else follows. Someone also needs to grab that loot that just dropped. Alright, drone moves in first. Make sure that it's safe. And everybody else follows along. After that, somebody over here needs to come and grab that piece of loot. Hey, it's a hacking. It's level 1, but I could sell it or I can use it temporarily. It's really easy to get too comfortable with the timer when you're like at 4 and 5, and then suddenly just be really down to the wire at the end. Hi. Okay, kill the Viper, kill the Gunner, and then let's see. Not a flank, not a flank, not a flank. Sawed-off shotgun. Sawed-off shotgun is a kill. The Gunner needs to be killed though, he's actually a bigger threat than the other stuff around here. Okay, let's destroy the Gunner real quick. Bayonet charge is 3 to 5, shotgun is guaranteed. Dead. Okay, biggest threat is down, then the second biggest threat would be Viper. We have a flashbang, we have a drone over here. Can drone deal some damage for us? Hey, Lamau, the drone did some damage. Okay, then after that, how many shots do you guys think it will take to kill off the Pathfinder? This guy can't do anything besides take the shot, so you might as well take the shot. You could also hollow target and make it a little bit better for us.
That's right.
But I'm more concerned about killing the snake first. Hit.
More speed.
Kill. Okay, snake is dead. Next turn you guys are going to do all the hacking that you need. And then finally,
aristocratic pleasantries. That's actually quite
Bob
lovely.
over here. One chop against this guy. One
God
chop.
bless, my friend.
Followed by the point blank. Hopefully this is enough to kill. And it was enough to kill.
You can depend on me.
There. Here we go. 2 more enemies and we should be able to get the hack this round. Beautiful damage.
Menace 1-5, the Advent network terminal is shutting down. This is your last chance.
How do you use your system
data.
infiltration? You have to be right next to it. What is this hack even? Oh, it's an enemy protocol. Hold up. Who gets it? Who gets it? Your chance of getting it is low. Okay, let's deal with these guys first and then decide on how we're gonna set this up.
Here we go.
One dead Frost Lancer.
I must kill them. Every last one.
He must kill them. Who here has a kill on this guy? Bob, do you have a kill on this guy? You're out of sawed-off shotgun charges, so I guess the answer is no. I hope I don't have to bring someone out to actually help kill this thing. Can you not miss the stun? Okay, it's 100%. Okay.
When you get my age, sometimes the mind goes.
Do we system infiltration with you so that you can do a second system infiltration? I forgot how the formula for hack works. Let me check the enemy's hack defense. Tech score is 80. 114. Is it like subtracted times 2 or something with variance? 34. I have no idea if that's the case or not. How much do you have? You have a single charge that you can start with, so I'll start with that. And then let's see what your actual hack chances are. $47, a little bit risky here.
The easiest way to destroy your
Check one more
enemy
time.
is to take them down from the inside, right?
Okay, so this is currently a 70 tech score. So I think even if I hack with you, it may not go down the way we want it to go. 74. I think we take it with you. I only have 1 turn left, right? Yes, 1 turn left. I think we take it with you. Is that the best probability of getting it? And before Ronar forgets it's the last turn and delays for another hack. No, I'm not gonna forget that. Alright, try your best. Yan! Oh my god. Oh. Thought you were gonna miss that, Yan. Alright, permanent 10 hack stat bonus.
Acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
And, oh, I'm supposed to kill this guy this round. Next round I'll kill him.
Yes.
Okay guys, we got the enemy protocol. We didn't bork it up. I was really scared you guys were gonna mess this up. And the Lancer is dead. Good work, you guys.
No problem.
Wasn't talking to you. Okay. Good stuff. Now we only have to convert the 124 hack into a mech. That's an agent, so the agent is going to be our squad leader. The agent will have lead by example, which gives the hack bonuses to all their subordinates. It's technically a little bit better that we get it on the agent, because that means all of our hackers on the covert squad is going to get the hack bonus.
XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
You know, I used to hate hacking drones, because I'm like, oh man, I could have gotten a mech instead. Now I'm so excited to get a drone, because it's like, oh yeah, we have the most powerful advent unit in the game. +1 resistance drone, that's right. You know, it'd be cool if you had the choice to make it your own drone or a resistance drone. Then you could actually have a drone to bring on missions with you, and maybe make it take like half the infiltration of a soldier or something.
Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
One day, mechs will all have stats reset instead of randomly keeping just hack. Would you even want to turn your hacker into a mech? I feel like if you have it on an agent, you want to turn them into an officer, and if you have it on a hijacker, then you want to keep it as the hijacker because they have enemy protocol. Good mission to you guys here. Campaign's still looking great, guys. Very happy with this. Keep it up, everyone. Keep it up. Ooh, assorted loot. Alright, I'm going to pick up the... I'm going to sell stuff at the black market real quick so I can buy my officer training school.
Market is open.
So all the basic weapon mods, those are things that we don't need. Okay, sold off most of the stuff that we don't need. And then finally, I'm going to sell a few more Illyrium cores. And we should be ready to start up on officer training.
We currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
Alright, officer training time. Who is going to get the first bit of training as an officer? I think it will probably be Nyan over here. There we go. I feel like I rarely see you use the soldier bond abilities. You see Sovereign, I keep thinking that I'm only gonna bond them once I get everyone into the same squad bonded, and I never get a chance to send the people on the same squad out on missions, so I never actually bond them properly. Where's that agent? Okay, once the agent's done with their training, I'll put them in that squad. I have to actually remember to put people in the same squad. I'll remember this time, guys, I swear. I swear I'll remember this time. Let's look at the bonds, in fact. Well, what's this? Bob Ross and Fast Guy. You know what? Let's bond Bob Ross and Fast Guy. Not because they're actually a good bond pair, but just so I can prove a point that I won't forget. The soldier bonding is legit the most micromanaging hassle in the game. Yeah, you do have to remember to send the soldiers together. And if you don't mind your squads being kind of a mishmash of soldiers, that's fine, but I'm trying to run themed stuff here, so it matters a little bit more for me.
Avenger plotting new course.
Ooh. Oh, I can't do that one. That one's too far gone. Well, look at that. A liberation that I still can't do. I could boost this one and start working on liberation. I really want to start liberating that region, so I'm gonna force this to happen.
Commander, I've got trace chemical readings throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds. If we're not careful, that whole place could end up on fire.
Okay, be careful of enemy overwatches. It's going to do a lot of damage. All XCOM soldiers get free reloads, and there is a lot of explosive stuff on this map. This is a hack mission. We do have the chance to bring a hijacker on this one. You're tired. Who am I gonna bring? Arsonist is fine for this mission. We'll bring Bob Ross. And we'll bring Fast Guy if he's available. Fast Guy, where are ya? Where's Fast Guy? I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, you're on a different mission. Never mind. We could also stealth this. This is a stealthable mission. Recover item from Advent vehicle. This is actually a very stealthable mission. We could stealth. Am I feeling extra crazy right now? If we stealth this, then I don't have to boost. Ooh, that's a risky proposition that we're laying out here. A very risky proposition, but a tempting one nonetheless. Alright, we'll attempt the stealth. We will attempt the stealth mission here. Alright, you guys are going equipmentless. Try not to die. You're both gonna have hackers' laptops, so you guys can try to get the objective hack. Hopefully Yulo can gain some bonuses to her hack stat. Do your best, everyone. This is recover from vehicle. This is a very cheesable one. One that also causes the game to crash every once in a while. Because the AI, when it struggles to figure out what to do with your soldiers, it sometimes just shuts down the entire game. I don't know why. Alright. After that, let's go for our assorted loot. We got everything that we could want so far. I remember the Van Hack cheeses. Van Hack cheeses are super fun. Advent Smart Machine Gun. Look guys, we're getting stuff. Ooh, this one's also free? Ooh, we gotta do the exotic one. Oh, it tells you what you can get. So you can get an Advent Smart Machine Gun, Inducer Carbine, Acid Launcher, Scout Sniper Rifle, Shotgun, SMG, Enforcer Assault Rifle, Auto Sniper Rifle. Heck yeah, let's get these things. Gambling, I love gambling. Gotta go to work, but thanks for the stream, Commander. No problem, Canoodler. Have fun at work. Okay, I think we're gonna do one more mission, and I have to pause the stream because I do have to be somewhere today. It's a little bit earlier of an end to today's stream, unfortunately, but I got a thing that I gotta do later.
Another important step forward in our research.
We'll try to get one more mission going here. I think the next thing we have to do is trooper autopsy. Am I correct? I believe so.
The resistance.
Trooper autopsy into officer autopsy into mag weapons. I believe that's the path. Uh-oh, faceless. Alright, I guess dealing with the faceless will be the last mission for today's stream. Let's make it a good one.
Setting course for the West Asian Corridor.
There was a build with smart machine gun that you had to try, but I forgot the context. I forgot the context. The smart machine gun. I'll have to actually look at what the smart machine gun even does. Inspiring speech, Commander. You're going equipmentless. Try not to die. I mean, as a commander, I only speak the truth to my soldier. And it is these truths themselves that help give the soldiers the strength to win their missions. Meanwhile, soldier in the corner. Oh my god, the commander's gonna let me die if I don't win. I have to live. I have to live. See, by being tough on your soldiers, you don't make them weak. And they fight extra hard to try and live. Bro, it's gonna be like the best machine gun that no other machine gun can compete with because it has AI. We're gonna be making XCOM 3 and it'll be the best XCOM 3 because it has AI. Don't all the XCOM games have AI? No, but this one really has AI. Probably for the Overseer class, maybe? I don't actually know. We'll see what the Advent Smart Machine Gun does. Smart gun AI targeting civilians like the Cybertrucks.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint by using explosives.
Okay, let's do this mission. Let me rub my eyes real quick. You know that feeling when you like wake up in the morning and there's stuff in your eyes but you don't rub it out? So like sometime in the afternoon you finally rub your eyes and you're like, wait, there's actually stuff in my eyes still. Does this guy not have a face? We found the real faceless on this mission. The real faceless was the enemy within all along.
Ready for reconnaissance.
Time to motor.
Why can't it always be my turn?
Yes.
AI equals ass improvement. All soldiers get enhanced big butts. Okay. All of our soldiers now will stand up here on Overwatch. When the enemies walk into us, they will all be shot to death. Now, come walk into me, please. No, come back, walk into me. No! You've ruined everything! Are you happy with yourselves now? We had a party for you guys all planned out. And you guys are just like, nah, I don't feel like going to the party. Party poopers, that's what they are. I worked so hard to give this to them. And they're just gonna turn me down just like that.
Moving on target location.
Now walk into me, for real this time. I want 2 rounds of shots, not just 1. Hello. Dropped him. Dropped him. Stop it, he's already dead. Stop, guys, he's already dead! Stop! Stop it! Stop it, stop it, he's already dead!
I should be out there, hunting. Could use some ammo over here.
Alright. Pick up that loot next round. And we've got a pretty strong start to the mission.
What's your battle plan?
Show me your stuff.
And here comes some more. Unfortunately, this one's not gonna land. Frost Captain, Frost Trooper, Faceless. This one's not too bad, unless we really get locked down by the Frost guys. Which can happen if you're not careful. Hi. Walk into me, please. Alright, grazed him a bit. Graze him again. Hey, you grazed him again! Now, unfortunately, our loot is about to expire.
Whatever you say.
Hello.
Rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
Alright, start off with a flashbang right there. Make sure that guy can't move. You over here, you're gonna be coming up and grabbing this loot. Double Illyrium Core. I think that might be my first time getting a double Illyrium Core finally this campaign. Love Illyrium Cores.
Yeah.
Everybody else, move on up. Get the flashbangs. Make sure these guys are not a threat. And the rest of the squad is just going to... Wait, he can just step around the side and flank us all. Hold up, I need to make sure he doesn't do something janky like that. I'm gonna flank this position, force him to move around the other side. And that should be good. Okay, everyone else open fire on the Faceless. I want that thing dead, or at least really weakened. Or we could just do no damage to it. That works too, I guess.
What's your battle plan?
Come on, you guys. Damage on the Faceless. There we go. That's damage. Is that it? That's all the hits I could get? And thank you very much for this sub, Steven. Much appreciated, man. If you have the link to the Discord, all you gotta do is post what you want in the channel supporters section, and you can get yourself a soldier there, and you can also describe to me how you want your soldier made. I want to get a bit more damage on this guy, but I also need to like not get hit too much. I'll do this.
I just want to have a drink. Is that too much to ask?
This Faceless heals so much. Didn't we do like 5 damage or something? Okay. Let us begin Operation Kill the Faceless. Well, you are a Faceless, but that's not what I meant. I did not mean to be insensitive. Please don't report me to HR.
Finally.
Could you imagine the commander getting reported to XCOM HR? Bradford's like, Commander, this is the 7th time this week. 1 for each day of the week. How many times do I have to tell you to be more sensitive to your soldiers' feelings? They're not just random units that you have in a video game, Commander. No, Bradford, I'm telling you, this is all a simulation. This is all fake. I know. This really is just a video game, Bradford. I know this is. Bradford's just like, Tygan, take him to the psychiatric ward. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That Overwatch is kind of annoying. Not much we can do about it, though. Is that a flank? That is a flank, actually.
Yeah.
Also didn't trigger the Overwatch. Come on. Come on, he's almost dead, guys. Almost dead. Just gotta hit him one more time. Who's gonna do it? You. You're gonna do it. Slap him in the face. Get wrecked. Alright, next turn this guy dies too. Ayla now. Why is his aim so bad against her? What do you have that's stopping him from hitting you? Shield bash. I actually have no idea what's giving you only a 44% chance of getting hit. Well, I won't complain. Nice hit. Let's finish him off with the XCOM soldier so we get the EXP. And target destroyed.
Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Faceless on faceless violence. Every report is a kamikaze squatty. Yeah, I haven't done any of those this campaign yet. The closest thing that I've done so far is sending those two people out alone on a van hack mission. To be fair, he started hooked up to a device virtually simulating battles. Who says he escaped? Ooh, alien noises. HR had a nightmare of a day when Ronar sent 8 rookies to die on a facility because it was funny. Oh man, someone actually remembers what I did all those years ago. Don't know, maybe the 40 dodge? Maybe it's the 40 dodge.
Like that, spirits are gonna be high around here. We might have to resupply the bar.
Alright, good job to the squad. We got rid of one of the faceless. And we also got another weapon crate. Also gonna be fun having all these weapon crates that we can open back to back. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. I am going to be signing off for now. It's a little bit earlier than usual, but we'll be back again tomorrow. And also on a Saturday, we will probably try doing some sort of XCOM subathon. It might be fun. We'll call it the XCOM-a-thon. Hopefully you guys are there to find out what happens. Should be fun. And I'm also hoping to liberate some regions, do some fun missions. Should be very exciting. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll get you your mod packs in here, Steven. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Or afternoon, depending on where you live.
Commander, we currently have no...